Hello. Today, I'm going to help you change those worrier thoughts into warrior ones. This is how you're all going to be looking at the end of this live. I'll tell you what, it's happened yesterday. I'm sitting in this. Oh, maybe it's because I'm standing up. Yesterday I felt so cosy. And then, now I'm like literally exploding with heat. I'm going to go for it because it is very cold out there. Good morning, everybody. Morning, good morning, if you're watching this in the morning. Now, if you are joining me live, I will require a touch of participation. That doesn't make sense, does it? Whatever it means. So if you're live and you would like to participate, then please stay here. Good morning, Sally. Hello. Sally will get involved. But all you have to do, and Suzanne, all you have to do, you don't have to come live or anything like that. You can just work on comments. But I'm going to transform some worrier thoughts to warrior thoughts. The reason why I hesitate over that is when I started this all warrior to warrior thing, I used to have to hold my bottom lip down because I couldn't say warrior. And now I can. So, always learning. I have got my notes with me. I've got notes for this one. This is how much this one means to me, this live. So if you're catching up, get a pen and paper. If it's live, go and get a pen and paper. And I'm going to start in a minute. I'm just going to down the rest of my cup of coffee. If you're in the Vivi Club or thinking about the Vivi Club membership, which we open the doors in about a month, for about 2 days. It's not going to be long. This is basically how I deliver training. Like, go and get a pen and paper. I'm going to have down my hot coffee. I always try and finish it. Right, is everyone ready? Who would like to... Well, I'm going to give some examples, but I would love... Let's start off with somebody who can give me an example of a worrier thought. What are the things that worry you as a business owner? First rule of Vivi Club. Why haven't we got those, by the way, everyone in the Vivi Club? First rule of Vivi Club. If you've got to understand I'm talking about Fight Club there. You've got to understand that. First rule of Vivi Club is we don't say we're small business owners. First rule of Vivi Club. That means that we think small. We don't think small in the Vivi Club. Even if our big is just growing slowly, we don't say we are small business owners. All right, Suzanne, thank you. I've got to have a bit of water. I'm really thirsty today. I've already drunk loads today, but anyway. Okay, so Suzanne says her worrier thought is, I'm not good enough. Let me just see if I've written this down. Oh, yes, I have. I don't think I'm good enough to do this. So you're not good enough at what? To run a charity, Suzanne. You run the Daisy charity. What I'm saying is how good enough do you want to be? Who says what is enough? Where are the boundaries? Where are the measurements? Let me just check my dictionary of measurements for how much you have to be enough to run a charity. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. That is what we say. That is from Josie May, by the way, who is in Money Mavens. She taught me that. And I literally, when I don't think I'm good enough, this is how we transform it. I'm all over the place. I'm too excited, aren't I? I'm going to just start again. If you have the worrier thought of I'm not good enough, give yourself a cuddle and say, I am exactly where I am supposed to be and I am learning. Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good? You're exactly where you are supposed to be and you are learning. That's it. Who says? You're already enough, by the way. No one is good enough. There is no enough. You are worthy. Remember, if you were worthy when you were just a baby breathing, shitting and eating, then you are definitely worthy now of whatever you want. Okay, is that all right, Suzanne? Number 2, Sally. What will people think of me in my real world life if I make more in a quarter than some people make in a year? Now, Sally, that's because you've had a lovely couple of weeks, haven't you? We've been doing the money challenge inside the Vivi Club. Sally has smashed it. What will people think of me in my real world if I make more in a quarter than some people make in a year? Okay, coming from, I have similar, I can't really talk about that actually. I can't talk about that. Sally, I'll voice note you what I was going to tell you. But when you are considering those people in your world that may have a problem with that, they will have a problem with that because you are showing them what is possible and what they are not motivated enough to do. When we share success and those we love don't share it with us, and they may be critical or say some spiteful things, we have to have compassion for them, which can be very difficult and challenging. But that isn't the hardest part of running a business, is it? So we just have to embrace the fact that we are going to be faced with challenges that we expect and don't expect. And one thing that many of us don't expect is the people that we love the most try and hold us back by putting what we're trying to do down. Now, I have a whole podcast episode on this, by the way. Well, it's a mini one, so I'm going to link that in my stories once this is finished. When those people show up with limiting comments and don't try and raise you up, you have to hold compassion for them because they are just not ready or willing to grow in the right direction. Their opinion of what you're doing, whether you're doing great or you're not doing great, doesn't matter. You dilute the message that you can hear from yourself and your gut instinct by sharing your success with lots of people, especially those who aren't going to support your success. Now, not supporting success might be feeling that if they are in a mindset where they think, oh, look at her, she thinks she's better than us now. You just have to prove that you're just still the same wonderful, good-hearted person that you've always been, and that with that increased wealth, you increase your joy, you increase what you have to offer the world, and therefore you can give more to those people. Sometimes we have to lead. When we're winning in the world, we sometimes want to take everyone we love with them. I've done it a lot of times. My development in myself, in my businesses, in my life, I don't hold back with the fact that I had a really rough start. Okay, so sometimes it could be, am I really supposed to have this amazing stuff? Am I really supposed to? But the fact that I've created this world with my brain and my ideas and my hard work and graft, there's no getting away from that. We have worked hard to be right here, right now. Everything is happening exactly as it should. So Sally, the fact that you are in that position, you're not just landed and gone, oh look, all this money just landed in my lap. Fancy that. You're not doing that, are you? You've worked the hours, you've turned up, you've shown up when you didn't want to. You've shown up and shown the world what you've got to offer. You've been there through the course. The days when you've changed your mindset round and flipped it from worrier to warrior. That is working hard. Therefore, every single penny of that money is what you should have. And I'm not going to say you deserve it or anything like that, because there's no deserve about it. It's yours. It's supposed to be yours. I said this in the Vivid Club, if I want a cup of water, I don't go, am I worthy enough for a cup of water? Am I? Not today. I don't. I go, oh, I'm thirsty. I'm going to drink some water. What's the difference with that or having a successful business where you're a good person, you're going to share, you're going to be generous, bringing more to the world? So, in answer, when you worry about what people think because you are scared they're going to think, who does she think she is? They're not your people. And you have to remember, and my thinking of this is that I have chosen not to shine as bright as I could have. What the potential of me shining bright. And I had a call with a one-to-one client this morning, and through that session with her, she shared some really wonderful personal things that made, really, really got to me, because basically without me even knowing, I supported her through a really tough time, through support, through one-to-one, from other support, but also through the podcast. If I wasn't shining, I wouldn't have been there for her in that way. I didn't even know I was doing it. So we have to shine bright. We have to shine bright. Now, in shining bright, that is going to shine away some people that are trying to be the darkness. And unfortunately, that light shines bright. They're not coming with you. That hurts. And I have been in an experience with this very recently. It really hurts. I've had to grieve those relationships, but I still know that this is what's supposed to be for me. So I'm still going to shine bright. I'm going to shine and shine and shine, because I can support people. I can change people's lives by telling you how to just for one thing, transforming from a worrier to a warrior. That means something. That means more. And if the people don't understand that means something, they're not my people. So, in answer to your question, Sally, after I've bloody just done a whole monologue, which I suppose an Instagram Live is, what did you say? When you worry about what people think of you in the real world, about when you make what you're more in a quarter than what people in a year, they're going to have an issue with you, Sally, if you're earning 100 quid more than them. They're going to have an issue with you regardless, because it's their issue. So in no sense, when you think that, the warrior thought would be, I'm going to be compassionate, and I'm going to feel grateful that I raise people up and don't hold them back. And when I'm shining bright and raising all these people up, and I'm going to bring more joy, and I'm probably going to double the income that I'm going to make in that quarter, and I'm going to earn as much as they do in a year. And then I'm going to create a job for them and offer it to them to see if they want to come into my world. You can't, I was going off on a tangent, but the door is only wide enough for you, guys. It's only wide enough for you. You have to lead them through like that, not like that. We can't hold people as we step through. There's not enough room. We can't carry everyone through. And I know if you love people, you want to carry them through. It doesn't work like that. You have to, come on, flamingo. Right, let's move. What are we saying? Okay, what did Sally say? That's so helpful, thanks. Because I also once had a friend who was low life. Oh my God, spending how much on a van? That's a deposit for a place. Why do people think it's their business to tell you how to spend your money? I always say, oh, that's interesting. Thank you for that. I always thank them and say how interesting it is. Sally, yes, that makes so much sense. Thank you. And yes, I give back. I plant trees for a start. Oh, well, today, banking a win. If you didn't know, in a mango, I'm loving making new life and everything. There's the husk of the mango. You dry it out, you cut it, and then the seeds inside. And I found it this morning. It is amazing. So I'm growing a mango tree. I'm going to do 2. Add to my oak trees. Nikki, I think I say this to myself every single day. Yes, everything is happening exactly as it should. This is it. Everything is happening exactly as it should, and I'm exactly where I need to be. No wrong decisions exist, because if they did, I wouldn't be standing right here, right now, delivering this to you. You wouldn't be listening to it. It's so powerful. And also I do feel like a little bit of a hippie when I do it, but it makes me happy. I don't give a shit anymore. I used to be like, I come from such a world where this just doesn't happen. The conversations just don't happen. And there's me strolling in going, everything happens exactly as it should, guys. You're exactly where you need to be. And people are like, bore off, let's have another drink. And the fact that I'm on day, it's on my phone. I think I'm on day 87, I think, of no alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic, by the way. I just was like, I don't want to drink at the moment, because I am a better version of myself when I'm not having alcohol. That's my choice. I'm not putting it on anyone else. And this is the thing. Everyone was like, oh, well, my husband said this. oh, are you going to lecture me about what I'm drinking now? And I said, no, my love, I'm only concerned with what's in my glass. Got that from Mel Robbins. And that's exactly the same. When people give you, like, all of this shit everywhere, just be like, what do you want to spend your money on? Just be like, I'm only focused on what I'm spending my money on. You do whatever you want. Free world. I respect what you do. You should respect what I do. But it's people that like putting you in a box, isn't it? Yes, that, to be fair, a chunk of that income that I'm predicting is coming from a big launch that I'm like, because I think I can actually do it. Of course you can. Remember, you have to sit in the feelings of the person, like the Sally version that's already done that launch. She's sitting there. She's not worrying about doing the launch. She's done it. Every time. I mean, how much have I done? And every time I'm like, oh, I can't do it. And then I'm like, But everything that I've ever put my mind to, I've pulled off. So, Sally, in your personal story, thinking about saving when you were in Australia, and you worked all those hours, you were getting there, and you worked that hard. Exactly the same skills are used in this. I'm definitely guilty of dimming myself for other people. Yeah, Suzanne, stop it. Shine bright, my love, shine. Thank goodness you shine bright. Thanks, Mel. Need to start handing people sunglasses. Sally, I love that compassion and gratitude. Thanks, mate. No, I love the fact, Sally, that I'm so grateful for the fact you comment so much. It just makes it more engaging for me. Like, I love talking. This is in the Vivi Club now. I very rarely put any slides up because I feel like it creates a barrier between me and the members. So when we've got hero hours today, which is like the live Q&A, I want to be engaging. I want them to be talking. I want them to come off mute. This is their space. So I love that you're doing this, Sally. No, not low life. It was meant to say going like, started drinking less. It really helps my mindset. Like not getting absolutely smashed. I do enjoy a glass of champagne. Yeah, of course you enjoy. This is the thing. You do it to enjoy. But what I was finding is that I was trying to dull things. And one thing that I've learned about myself is how when I was a worrier, I would be working. I think I mentioned this yesterday. Working all the time to distract me from how I was feeling. And then when I was working on my own, it was like a tidal tsunami just smashed me in the face of like, oh, by the way, you've got no self-worth, you've got no self-esteem, you think you look like shit, what are you doing this business for? And it was like, just, oh my God, so painful, so painful. And what I realised is that all these years I've just been working really hard to distract me from that. And as business owners, we're there on our own. We're working for ourselves. Like everything relies on us. So those thoughts are huge. And if we don't deal with them, we don't get paid. And this is the thing. When I was a teacher, I could walk in feeling shit about myself. I still got a salary. I got promoted for like really high up really quickly because my work ethic was so strong because I was running away from something. Now I'm running towards something. God, it feels good. Running towards how bright can I shine? What can I actually achieve? How many lives can I change? You know, and I don't need to do that, remember? I want it. Right, anybody else with any worriers? I have got notes and stuff. So I can, how geeky am I with my little highlighted arrows? Any excuse for a highlight? So if I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds, see how long I can actually wait. If you've got another example of a worrier thought you'd like to change into a warrior thought, while I have some more water. Who's drinking their water? Everyone takes a piss out of this bottle all the time, but filled it up this morning. I won't need to think about it again today. I just need to drink it. That is saving me energy. Any worry thoughts? How long am I going to wait? Be good if I had something to fill this space. Do you want a song? Okay. Thank you, Becky. I've got no new clients. Where are they? You have clients waiting for you to change their lives. For you to, and this is the thing, we believe that our clients and our customers are just there and they're going to fall into our laps. But they don't. A warrior goes, I've got no new clients, where are they? A warrior says, how can I find new clients? So let's change it into, I have no new clients, instead of, where are my new clients? And a warrior is thinking of the opportunities. So think about, this is a challenge, Becky. I know I can. You're one of my one-to-one clients, so I'm going to push you for this. I want a list of 20 different ways or 20 different places that your clients are waiting for you. They're all waiting as well. They may not know that they're waiting for you, but they are waiting. And we have to show up sometimes up to 21 times to get the business that we want. Remember, we don't need these new clients. When we think of need, I imagine myself with loads of holes all over me. Well, to be fair, I've got no holes. I'm perfect exactly as I am for exactly this point, but I want some new clients. Well, I want some new clients. That's why I'm doing these lives and showing my value, and I want new members for the Vivi Club, because I can change lives. I want to change your life. I want to change your life. Are you interested? I've got some spaces. But I don't need new clients. I want them, the energy of it. I want all of these amazing new clients because I can change. And for you, Becky, it's about changing a whole organisation. You have the power to change hundreds of people's lives in one day. That is amazing. So show up like that. Show up every single day. How are you going to show up today? How are you going to show up in the next 5 minutes to show that you can change somebody's life in that organisation or in those organisations? We have to do it 21 times. In Project Worrier Boss, in the first group, they all take the piss, but it's true. I'm like, show up till you feel sick. Show up till you are sick of yourself, because someone else out there needs to hear that last message just before you puke. For them to know that you're the right person to change their life, to know that you have got the right products to change their wall, their space, for you to change their mindset about what is possible for them. They need that extra last little bit. They need it. So show up for them. You're doing a disservice by hiding away. So you have no new clients yet. That is let me rewind. The warrior thought is, I've got no new clients. So we would reframe it. I think I wrote this one down actually. Did I? No. You have no new clients, and I would reframe that into warrior thought as, you have no new clients yet. They are waiting for you to change their lives. How can you show up to get those new clients? When you are a warrior, you think of, I can't do this. I haven't got this. It's all lack, lack, lack. As a person that is a warrior, you're going, how can I? How can I? Because you have all the power you need inside of yourself to show up and be amazing and change people's lives. My job is to pull out the magic. When I pull the magic out, it makes you more magic. Right. I'm going to fill this space. I'm only been on here for a while, but it's all valuable, isn't it? For the next 5 minutes, add some more warrior thoughts if you want, but if not, I'm just going to go through my notes because I did this at 5 this morning, so let's use it. Okay, this is linked to yours, what you were saying, Becky. I'm not making any sales, is the warrior thought. The warrior thought is, I'm not making any sales yet. How can I make more sales? How can I attract more sales? Banking the wins. The money challenge we've just done inside the Vivi Club has been absolutely amazing because of how people have seen the opportunities. There's wins all over the place. I'm winning because I had the tastiest mango this morning I think I've ever, apart from being in Thailand, I've ever had in this country. And I'm going to grow a freaking tree from that seed. I mean, I am winning. Bank that win. I'm also winning because me and my husband had a conversation. I shared this in the Vivi Club yesterday about when my son says, I want a drink. And we have been saying, and my in-laws have said to him, I want doesn't get. And I was like, that doesn't really fit with what I'm teaching inside the Vivi Club. So I said to my husband, how about when he says I want, we say, how can you get that? So if he says I want a drink, he usually says, I want a drink please. And I'll say, so now I'm going to say, how can you get a drink? Now what he's going to think in his head as a 4.5-year-old, he'll say, please mummy, can you get me a drink? And I'll be like, of course my love, here you go. But the other side of Jackson, you can tell he's my kid, he'll go, I could get the step or get a chair, stand up, get a cup from the drawer, pour myself a drink from the tap, I can reach that. That's pretty using his initiative. That's what I'm trying to breed now in my son. Anyway, so Worrier thought, I'm not making any sales, and we're going to change it into, I'm not making any sales yet, how can I make more sales? Worrier thought, I'm not good at this, and you can change that into a Worrier thought by saying, I am learning to do this, and I'm exactly where I need to be. If you've got any other Worrier thoughts that you want to share, add them to the comments. This is a good one. Worriers are always stuck in comparison mode. Worriers aren't. Worriers have got their blinkers on. I have not got a freaking clue what anybody who's in the same kind of work as me is doing. Not a clue. I really haven't. I think I saw another wire artist the other day and hadn't seen her stuff for like ages. Because it's not that I don't look like out of spite or anything. I just don't think to look. And then, being a coach, like if you didn't know, I've got two businesses, got Vivid Wire and this one. Like memberships, I don't look. I'm just, let's have a look, and then I realise, I wonder how they're doing. I don't go, I wonder what they're doing. I think, I wonder how they are. And then usually I'm like, I know who they are and I just say hello. Anyway, okay, so look at their success. Why not me would be a Worrier thought. A Worrier would say, I am so inspired by that person. How can I become that successful? What can I do to scale my business? How can I show up more to become a future version of me that might have the same success? So that's what a Worrier would think. And we've done this already, but I'm going to repeat it. A Worrier might say, I don't think I'm good enough to do this. A Worrier would say, I am doing this. I am doing it, see? Another good one, is this even a job? A Worrier might say, is this even a job? Is this even a business? Is it just a hobby? How many times do people say that? Bore off, mate. Oh, it does wind me up when people say, is it just a hobby? No, thank you very much. Define what a job is. A job is doing and you get money for it. That's what I'm doing, mate. Might be a hobby, but do you know what a Worrier would say? A Worrier would say, it's a business that I love. I am a business owner. Fact. I am a CEO. I am a director. I run the show for my life. And then own that and be proud of it. Choking my spit. Be proud of it. It's a business that I love. Work can be fun. Work can be fun. Bloody hell, what a revelation that you can enjoy your work. Can you believe it? Anybody that's ever been a teacher or a nurse or a doctor or all of that, though one of my best friends is a doctor, she loves her job, but this idea that we have to come in from work and go, mind you, my husband works for the local authority, by the way, so ingrained service. It's like, how was the work today, babe? Tough. Or he says, long. Or if I say, when I used to come in from work, as a teacher, how's your day been? Busy. I'd be like, it's been hard. It's been really hard today. And then now I'm like, he's like, how was the work? I'm like, really great. It's been brilliant. But he's going to get that joy. It's contagious. So own it. If you've enjoyed your day, you've got more joy to give. It's not just all for you, is it? You radiate it out. And the last thing, and I'll just go back, define a job. Seriously, when people say this, if anyone says about doing a hobby, oh my God, I just want to tell them off. Just say, I actually work for a living. or if they say, oh, it's just a hobby though, and go, it's interesting that you think that. I had somebody once say something similar to me, and I called them out and I said, I'm really grateful that I now know that's your opinion of my business. That's what I said. I haven't said anything like that since. You can tell I like a little bit of a row sometimes. I like being assertive. But it's when I like showing up for what I believe in. I believe my business is freaking amazing. So I don't really care what you think. Okay, and the last one that I'm going to do. I've just seen our wonderful Sally that was on here is going live. Sally is amazing. You should follow her, 49 North Digital, fellow Vivi Club member. Okay, last Worrier thought, unless anyone's got anything else. I won't make enough money. Who's had that thought? I won't make enough money. This is what Worriers think. Oh, Trish, I won't make enough money. That was your contribution this morning. Worriers say, how much money do I want to make? Do you even know how much money you want to make? Are you even tracking how much money you're actually making? A worrier would also say, how can I make that money? How? What am I going to do? How are you going to show up? And then also worriers say, money flows freely and easily to me and I'm ready to receive it. Thank you. More please. That's what a worrier says. I think I've made my point. But hopefully that's helped you thinking about changing from worrier to warrior. And I'd just like to say, the exact same amount of energy you are in when you're in worrier mode is exactly the same that you can transfer into warrior. And I mean that from experience. You think about how much, just right now, just think how much warrior energy I've got today, right? I would have the same as a warrior. My energy has not changed. Ask anybody. The amount of energy I show up with has not changed, but the type of energy I show up with has. I am now a warrior. I am a warrior boss, and I show up knowing that if I think carefully about the way I think, the words I use, I don't use those negative languages. I don't say, when someone says to me, how are you? I always used to say, not too bad. What, how bad do you want to be? No, I say, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. Thank you very much. But all of these simple things, it's just gradually layering up like a lasagna, moving from worrier to warrior. But one of those things, when you've got a worrier thought, think, how can you flip this into warrior mode? Oh, what's that Suzanne said? I have a bad habit of saying work when I talk about the charity because I think people will question it because I don't earn a wage. Suzanne, you do work very hard for the charity, and the value that you get is maybe not money for you yet, but you get all of those donations. That's what you're working for. So, still a job. You're still getting... A job is something you do in exchange for something else. That's better, isn't it? Than money. Because I've offered exchange of services. So if somebody offers me something and then I'm coaching them for the same monetary value, I'm not actually getting the money, but I'm getting the service. You're in exchange. So you're doing work in exchange for something else. Your pose just remind me of Amelia in Grey's Anatomy. Yeah! Do you know what? I didn't even realise. I just looked at myself. Amelia. Oh, God, Grey's Anatomy. When's the next series out? But that is what we do, innit, warrior? This is me. Whoa. If you don't realise, the link about that is This Is Me is the Vivi Club anthem from Great Showman. Now, Indy Medway, I know you're local to me, but I don't know what your first name is. So, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say Indy Medway. Don't mention lasagna, I'm hungry now. Great advice, though. I'm actually hungry. It's a bit too early for lunch, though. Well, I must say, what a freaking great live. Oh, is it? 9 episodes. It's on Disney Plus. Indy Medway, you don't have to tell me your name on here. You can just message me if you want. So, I would love to. You've been wonderful with Vivid Wire, so thank you, Indy Medway. I feel like your name's Lorraine. It's probably not. I can't wait to find out what your real name is. Anyway. Oh, Indy! Is that your name? What a great name. Oh my God, so much better than Lorraine. Sorry, Lorraine's. Anyway, on this side note, we have the Vivid Club Festival starting in 3 weeks today, I believe. Let me just check. 3 weeks today, the 18th of April. The Vivid Club Festival is going to be amazing. It is the first kind of festival that has ever been held in the world ever for an online membership. You can try and convince me that I'm wrong on that, but I've Googled it a lot. It's the first kind of festival like this. Oh, sorry, not Lorraine. Okay. But your name's not Indy. Anyway, sorry. I thought it was short for independent. Anyway, by the side of it. So, Vivid Club Festival. Vivid Club Festival is going to be hosted over 3 days, and there's going to be multiple sessions for you to interact with, and they're all going to be a little bit different. We have a Japanese cooking session. We have, I think, something on Pinterest. Though I don't think she's done her Google form yet. Something on tarot. We've got Suzanne talking about how to set up a charity. You've got lots of sessions from me. There are more sessions to come. There is going to be a proper brochure of all of the different sessions that the Vivid Club Festivals and myself are offering for free over the 3 days. There is a free Facebook group as well that you can get involved with, and it's all to celebrate the Vivid Club membership, to celebrate the warriors that are part of the Vivid Club. It really is the most amazing place, and I owe it all to the amazing warriors in there. So they need to be, I'm shining a big light on them to show how amazing they are. We've got an online market as well, so you can peruse all of the beautiful products that are made by the members too. It is going to be such an amazing 3 days, and especially for those members that are stepping out of their comfort zone a little bit and delivering a presentation and a little training. I'm just so excited. But as I said, lots of training from me too. So if you want to get involved, we are going to be transforming you from a warrior to a warrior, the 18th to the 20th of April, and everything's going to be recorded, and you can catch up over a limited amount of time. And during that time, I'm going to open the doors for the membership. So if you fancy getting involved, get involved. It's an amazing place. Like, you have to be in it, and the thing is with the Vivid Club, by the way, I'm just going to say this, it doesn't take a huge amount of time out of your week. It's not like it's another thing for you to do. It is not that. You actually gain time. It's so much more productive because you learn how to gain time back. You're not procrastinating. You get energy from it. You end up with a better life because everything runs more smoothly in the way that you design it. That is not adding extra to your plate. Just saying. And every way that you could get involved has been catered for. There's podcasts you can listen to, so you're walking and you're getting involved. The trainings are at lunchtime. All of them are recorded. You can watch them in your own space. You don't have to. There's no pressure at all. There's no pressure. It's just a safe place for business owners to find their magic, to understand that who they are is all they need, right? This membership shows you how magic you are, but you get to be with a tribe of amazing people. And everything is trauma informed. So if you've ever had any challenges in your life, this value in the teaching, you're going to be able to absorb it so much better and actually implement it, because what I deliver is a trauma informed approach. Also, please tag. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you, Indie member. You are so, so supportive. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, I will do. And we're 1111, everybody. Magic number. I have also just wanted to add, so if you want to get involved and get a free ticket for the River Club Festival, check the link in my bio. You just sign up. There's a free Facebook group that opens on the 17th. And I have 3 spaces available for my one-to-one coaching. No, I haven't. I've got 2. Somebody has taken the Boss Boost this morning. I forgot about that. So I've filled one of my spaces for Boss Boost, which is really cool. Why did I fit? I think it's just because I went live. I'm just feeling gratitude for that because, yeah, I'm very excited as well. So I have 1 space left for Boss Boost and 1 space for Amplify and Empower. All the details you need for those are in my bio too. If you want a bit of daily dose of this every day in your inbox, in your WhatsApp, supporting you to become the warrior that you really are on a one-to-one basis, and to get that momentum and that enthusiasm and that energy into your business, here I am, 2 spaces. And I don't know when Amplify and Empower will open again. Just saying. All right, my loves. That was a good one, I hope. Very long, but packed with value. All right, my loves. Have an amazingly productive day.